Hi guys, welcome to Eaglestone Tech. This is going to be the first video for this new channel, and I'm just going to explain what we're about, the product we have currently listed, and what we have planned for the future. Eaglestone Tech was created by myself, ChiliBeef123, that's my other YouTube channel, and as a Jokian Bro. We met through Minecraft and ended up getting into a bunch of other stuff that we work on constantly, one of which is computer building. And the original company was Eaglestone Productions, that's the name we're using for a Battlefield 3 machinima, and then we branched off to Eaglestone Tech, and that's how we got here. And what we do is we put together high-end gaming rigs, as well as just high general performance computers for as little as possible, and we really try to beat out everybody else on the market. This computer, with all these specs, I've seen it sell on YouTube for about $2,500. We have it listed for $1,950. So I'll just talk a little bit about the computer. This one, it's our Intel Dream Machine model. Things might change in this because our current budget, as the budget increases, we're working on nothing right now. We have nothing to budget this, so we're kind of having to cut corners and stuff. But as our budget grows, this will certainly get more top of the line. So right now, you can pick the case you'd like, and our default model being the white NZXT Phantom with the red trim. Although if you just send us an email by clicking this button, you can tell us what color you want. If you don't email us and order it, we have to assume you want the white one with red trim. But of course we'll ask, because we're not about dissatisfying anyone. Now, it's the specs. I already went over the case. We have an Intel Core i7 2600K Sandy Bridge at stock clock. It's a quad core. 1 terabyte Hitachi, 7200 RPM, 3 gigabyte per second hard drive. We have an OCZ Agility 3, 60 gigabyte SATA 3 internal solid state. And then we have a Gigabyte GA Z68A motherboard holding everything together. You got SATA 6 gigabyte per second, USB 3.0. It's a full ATX motherboard. We have two XFX Radeon 6972 gigs in Crossfire. And to power that, we have a 1000 watt PSU. The computer comes with a free copy of Dirt 3. The memory is G.Skill Sniper. We got 16 gigs in there, and it's 2133 on the clock. Of course, it's DDR3 RAM. And then we have a Samsung Black DVD, CD, Blu-ray, LightScribe supported drive here. And of course, it comes with Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit. Now, we haven't had any success for this, actually, because it's had about 30 views, and it's kind of hefty, and I do understand that we're a brand new eBay user and we have zero feedback, but you can have my word. If you watch this video and you purchase this product, you have my guarantee that any issues or any problems you have will be dealt with. We are absolutely not for ripping off anybody. Our main purpose is just to satisfy the customer, to be honest. I know all the companies say that, but we really don't have anything to back us up, so the only thing we can do is give it our all to make sure everybody's happy. And if you want something refunded, we'll do our best, even take money out of our own pockets to make it right. The price on this is $19.50 US, $40 shipping. That's what I've seen around eBay. If I real quick type in i7 2600K, I probably want to type in gaming computer. Gaming computer, i7 2600K. I've already searched that before, because we do come up at some point. So here, I doubt this has a graphics card or the same kind of graphics cards we have, which is why, yeah, this has 1 to 580, which is nowhere near the price of what we have. Here's a very similar computer for $2,700. It has two 580s though, so that's a little bit more than ours. That probably doesn't have a graphics card. Yeah, here's one with 1580. Let's see the specs on this. We have an overclocked Sandy Bridge i7, but if you know what you're doing, you can handle that on your own. They have a 2 terabyte hard drive, which is a little bit more. That's one of the reasons it's a little bit more expensive. Let's see. What does it say? Intel Core i7 has 64 solid state, 1200 watt power supply, which isn't much more than ours, to be honest. And really all I'm seeing is, yeah, slower RAM, one GTX 580, Now, bear in mind, a 6970 is $300, and the 580 is what, 400, and we're paying about 700. It's more than 300. The 6970 is three something on Newegg, so we're spending about $600, $700 on our graphics cards. So that's, you may think, oh well, it's just one graphics card, but that's the majority of the cost right there. And this person's charging $300 more than us and probably spending less. So the only reason I did that is to show you guys, kind of comparison. Now, I may have seen kind of dogs skipping over the cheaper ones, but I guarantee you, no one can. There's no way someone can, with the same kind of like graphics power, same graphics chips like that we have. There's no way someone can sell that for $1,200. So the reason I skipped over is because it was obvious that they didn't have the two cards, because the title doesn't always say it. But yeah, I wasn't trying to like, oh, hide these results. Also, before I go, this isn't directly related to this channel, but to help fund some stuff, I'm selling some guitars I have. Here's the first one, custom painted. It's a nice guitar, very minor wear. A ding here and here, little ding there, and then on the forearm, that's it. Oh, and these. It's not the best guitar, but there's this one, which I made for my grandmother. And I'm not selling this one. What I'm doing is if someone buys one, I go out and make one and then ship it off, and that would take me about 5 days handling time, which I think is pretty fast. So, also, most important thing, 10% of your purchase, not my profits, 10% of your purchase will go to breast cancer research. So, if, it gives more of a reason, it means more than just selling the guitar at that point, and that's why I think this is kind of cool that I can. I'm not out. This is, to be honest, this is more for the donations than it is for the funding. The other guitar is for funding, but this was just an idea I had that maybe people would be interested in. So, if you're interested in this kind of thing and want a custom guitar, I can put your name on it too for probably. I'd do that for $10. Then, yeah, just buy one of these and email me and tell me what you want. And before I go way too off topic, I'm going to end it now. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy our products. Subscribe if you want to see more. And by the way, all of this is to fund our movie, which I explained earlier, and hardware reviews. We're going to get into hardware reviewing and get a nice test rig and nice camera to record all that stuff and get you guys some. What we do is we don't want to be like other people, because why watch me if you could watch Time to Live Customs, or better known as OC3D, or if you can watch Linus or any of them, why watch me? Well, what we try to do is make it so like we have very specific, not specific viewers, because that kind of narrows down the possibility of getting people interested, but we want to do something different. Like, for example, I was thinking, instead of just running like 3D Mark, we do things like 3ds Max render time, or that kind of stuff. Interesting benchmarks that people would find useful, because you don't see 3ds Max render times as a benchmark, but that's something important to a lot of people who do 3D. If they want to get a 3D computer or a computer for 3D, like a workstation, but aren't in a company and don't have the money to go out and buy like workstation cards, then we could just show you guys the how different CPUs and GPUs compare for that kind of thing. So I think I'm done rambling. I already explained what I would like you guys to do. Also, just comment what you think, and tell me anything that you think would help this computer business. So thanks for watching. See you guys later.